ma'am, previously the student used to come to school and they were on the same page, same dress, same place, same teachers. Now students studying from home. So they've got different kind of culture at their home. They've got different kind of backgrounds. So how different is the digital leadership, and what are the challenges, and how it is useful also, ma'am? Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for this opportunity again that you have given me as an educator. I'm glad that you've asked this question because it has its pros and cons. I think the pandemic has led us to get involved in digitalization of learning in a much deeper and in a much more exhaustive manner than we had ever done before. And on the other side, the schools of brick and mortar have taken a hit, and they're still lying empty, except for in very, very brief patches across states where children are sometimes coming in and out in some bubbles. So I would say that in a sense, children have caught up with the 21st century learning of technology, of how to sort of transact learning across the world, perhaps even without teachers, of being able to connect with the finest minds, projects, seminars, programs that perhaps they would have never had an opportunity to do so. So their learning vision has greatly widened. However, that is only for some children, and it is essentially for privileged children. Now, across the world, and it's not only in India that the privilege, that we have unprivileged. We have unprivileged children in South America. We have unprivileged children in most of the developing countries, in Africa, and those children have had no access. And so therein lies that chasm. So on one level, we are creating a huge digital divide where we're going to have young people who are extremely sophisticated and have the wherewithal of understanding technology in all its modernity. And at another level, you're going to have children who have a complete learning gap because of digitalization. So this is the dichotomy of the whole digitalization of education that has come about due to the pandemic. The DLF education verticals, as far as the foundation is concerned, for scholarships, because we look after nearly several thousands of children across the country. And our program is about giving out tablets to them, so that they, and I think this is something that can be replicated by other foundations who are looking after children. I really don't know if there are others who are doing it. I'm sure they are. But I think if we want to sort of close the divide, let us hand out these digital tablets in which we can upload various features of the CBSE, the e-Pathshala, the Diksha. We can upload aspects of the Khan Academy. We can upload aspects of, various state board content, NCRT, SCRT. But so that the children in their own time can download material and read it. The other thing is that if we're handing over a device, it is very important that we also hand over some kind of honorarium so that they can make connections online. Otherwise, how will they be able to connect or communicate if they do not have the money for getting online? And I think that's very essential if they want to keep in touch with current things. Otherwise, the tablet will become like a textbook. So I think if there are people who are looking out, and the way you're talking about it, because your own organization is so involved with scholarships and with helping people, I think you should forward this idea that people should help out in giving out tablets, and at the same time ensuring that a certain honorarium is given. It, like we give it, we give about 5,000 to 6,000 rupees a year, through which the child can have internet communication and contact and be able to get involved, and the child can make connections to Google, or it can at least connect to the outside world from wherever they are. So this is my humble submission for those who are listening.